la 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 la.
Jabari, let's go.
Can't take that from me.
It's about 8 o'clock right now, 8:05. About to check in with my man Stalley at Dame Dash's DD172. This is a creative hub for art, music, live performances, and about to go see what's cooking in here. This is my first time, so come on, let's see what's going on.
Right now they have a couple artists in here doing a collaborative project. Yeah, they just had the first showing last week, and yeah, this is all the artwork. This is dope. So,
and this is the whole space is DD172.
Yeah, this is the whole spot is DD172. So yeah, this is just one aspect of it. Like right here, this is just the gallery. So, and then inside of here, with a ping pong table, a little game room, also more artwork. Like wherever you go, there's pretty much gonna be artwork throughout. Like from down here, going upstairs, even upstairs. Down, we can go down here first. Everything is in house, literally. Like you can,
literally under one roof.
Literally under one roof. Like you said, you can perform here, get tees printed, get a logo design. You can shoot a video, have creative control right upstairs, cut it up. If you're an artist, you can put your work in the gallery. You know, yeah, you can record a whole album here. Like everything is pretty much. This is like an artist's dream.
Take me back to Ohio. And how it was like growing up there.
I was growing up in Ohio. I grew up like I guess a regular Midwestern, kid, who comes from kind of like a poverty area, It was just like sports really, what I mean? Like the focus of my town is really, high school sports. Football is really big there. So, growing up, obviously that's something that parents and friends and everybody, try to push you into doing because it's just a natural thing to do. Sort of like if you're in New York, like they have sports here, but a lot of it is like maybe in the arts.
Make some noise for my man,
Stalley is a fucking 100% guy, and that's all that matters, you know what I'm saying? Once you're 100% G'd up, your music gonna be the truth.
What do you do to get better as a performer?
Well, to me, to get better as a performer, I just take every show, I make it like it's my last. I know that sounds cliche and corny, but literally, at the stage of the game that I am right now, is I'm still kind of growing as an artist, growing as an MC, growing with my show, my showmanship on stage and everything. So it's really important for me to be able to give the best show and the best performance possible, because I know at this stage it's like I'm really winning over fans still, you know what I mean? So like I can get off stage and people are like, oh, he sucks, like I'm never coming back. Or I could get on stage and people be like, yo, that's a great show, I always want to see him perform.
Somebody told me about you, then somebody else told me about you on the third time. I'm like, okay, now I gotta hear this.
That's how I am too. Because I'm a fan first. So if people keep on speaking about somebody, then I'm like, I gotta check them out. You know what I'm saying? And listen to them.
Being around so much art, like just all forms of art, literally visual art, music, and all of that. Does that help inspire your work in any way? Or do you record all your stuff here?
I don't record everything here, but a lot of the stuff, like anything that I record basically with Ski is definitely recorded here.
Okay.
This definitely motivates me from, like you said, from the visual art to just being around artists itself, you know what I mean? From anyone who does paintings or a photographer or shooting, videos or whatever, it's definitely inspiring. It's definitely something that keeps you going and that makes you, you know, want to work. We can do an album, have the artwork for it, have videos for it, have merch for it, and do shows for it, like all in the same place. So it's definitely something that keeps you motivated in that sense. Just knowing that you have that at the palm of your hands, it just keeps you working and wanting to do it and knock it out.
How often is Damon Dash around?
Oh, he's here every day. You know, he's definitely hands-on into this whole operation, into this whole building. You know, any given day you'll definitely see him here, unless he's, you know, with family or handling something else. But yeah, he's here, and you know, he's working just like everybody else, just trying to make the whole thing bigger.
What type of things have you learned from him, or has he shared any stories just about his wealth of knowledge in the music industry?
Believe in what you do. Believe in yourself, believe in what you do, and it's going to come. Because as long as you're doing it right and you got good energy behind it and you have positive, you know, goals, and you know your motives are definitely on a positive note, like, it's going to work out. And that's definitely something that I learned from him, is just like, nobody's going to believe in you like you. Nobody's going to work hard like you will work hard for yourself. So that's definitely something that I learned through him, and that I'll always take, you know, through life, period.
Well, like, one was like, I mean, I remember it as if it was yesterday, because we were just chilling up in here. He came the night before, saying it brought him up in here after one of their joints, and they was just kicking it downstairs, and this is the first time I actually had heard of him, but I heard about him through Saint, looking at the GFC site or whatnot. And then I was like, yo, man, bring some of your music back through, man. Tomorrow's bill, let's see, you know what I'm saying, see what you got. So I remember he came, we was right under this window up there, and we was in the bean, I was in the beanbag, and he was playing the tracks off of the autobiography joint, you know what I'm saying? And then, and actually the autobiography joint was the one he played it, and he was like, damn, that shit is crazy, you know what I'm saying? Just the music, and like, we were so inspired that at that minute, we was like, yo, let's just go shoot something. And he was ready, you know what I'm saying? He was ready, like, bet, let's go, you know what I mean? And I think more than anything, it was just that his readiness, and his readiness is still there. It's like, and that's the problem, is like, he got a fire that's still ignited. A lot of artists, like, their readiness doesn't stay with them, you know what I'm saying? Then it just becomes like laziness, you know what I mean? So the cool thing with Stalley was that he since we shot that video, he's been in here every day, you know what I'm saying? And utilizing the resources. See, there's one thing to have the resources and then to not utilize them, which most artists, they got a lot of artists that know about the space, that have been in the space, that have had the access to the space, you know what I'm saying? But they waiting for somebody else to make a move or follow them or whatnot. Where Stalley was like, man, I see what's going on. He figured it out. So he was just, look, I got the resources. I'm gonna come and make the most of the resources because I'm welcome here. Like, they made it a home for me, so I'm gonna take advantage of it. And that's what he's done. You know what I mean?
You know, a lot of people are scared to be who they are, dress how they want to dress, talk how they want to talk, live how they want to live. You know, they're living for other people, and you know, and they're living other people's lives. And then you're not going to be happy. You know, so that's one thing I try to do, is just, I'm just me. You know, and if you like me, cool. If you don't, cool.
So here's a gift from Nooka, man, just for your hard work and for everything that you're doing. You know.
Appreciate it, yeah, definitely.
Definitely want to see you keep going, man. It's a little while.